Hello friends, my name is Bernard. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing bowings on the Kreutzer Etude number 2. Most of you probably realize that there's a series of how many? 12. They have a dozen different variations of bowings that you can use on this piece. The piece is written in a very what we call grande détaché style. We're playing very straightforward. Now, I think my violin's going out of tune today because it's very, very hot here. So that would be the fundamental bowing. Okay, now we look up at number 1, and you really have two choices here. You can play, they're both good bowings, on the string or off the string. You play staccato, or you can play spiccato. That's both of them very, very fine bowings to practice. Now, number 2, it's okay. If you play it on the string, you can either play it with more of a grande détaché, or you can go a little slower. Combining the slurs with the staccato. On number 3, seems like the best bowing on number 3 would be off the string. That's a good bowing to practice. You know, and I'm judging these bowings from my experience of decades of playing quartets, the whole repertoire, virtually the whole repertoire of quartets and symphonic literature, to say nothing of solo music. So I know which bowings are actually valuable to practice. So number 4, maybe on the string. Okay, so that's off the string. Doesn't make any sense for that one, in my opinion. Number 5, forget it. On or off, you know, bowings like this that are so complicated, number 5, you'd have to actually Xerox your music, photocopy your music, and then write the bowings all the way. I mean, why do we, unless you want to torture yourself, I don't want to torture myself. I just say, forget number 5. And number 6, I went through it. I say it's a no. It's a no on the string, but it's maybe off the string. So that one's, it's okay, it's doable. I mean, again, if you want to torture yourself through the whole piece to try to remember the bowing, I mean, bowing should be very automatic. And this is one of the reasons I should say this, why I love Wolfart's Etudes, Opus 45. I think they're the best because he brings bowings into an etude all the way through, and he has you play that. You become very automatic with the bowing. The bowings are very straightforward and natural for violin, not something unnatural like this number 6. It's fairly unnatural. Wolfart doesn't ask you to do that. And that way, Wolfart is building up that side of your brain to control the bowing. And then, of course, most of your attention is focused on the complexities of the left hand that he does. I mean, there's value in this Kreutzer, in these bowings, but we want to be, understand what the value is and not to go crazy with this. Okay, so number 6 is maybe an off. And number 7, I don't really like this one at all. Both on and maybe even on. It's so complicated. It fries my brain. Maybe you're smarter than me and you can hold that all the way through. This 1 note separate, 4 slur. Now 4 separate, So every time the first slur is up bow, the second slur is down bow. Up, down. Why? Why torment myself like that? Okay, so for me, 7's a nix, forget it. And I have number 8. I say it's a maybe in the off. But it's another one. It's just so picky that if I were to actually play that, I'd have to photocopy my music and write the bowing. So I wouldn't have to be thinking so much. I would react instinctively instead of, oh, which ones am I gonna do the slurs? And so for me, 8's a nix. 9 is okay. I have, and of course it's going to be an on the string stroke. We start with a short. That one's pretty easy to remember. And having the accents, there's actually value in this. So that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Number 10, I have this as marked either off or on, both just fair, very, very fair. Not exciting. We're playing. It's doable. I mean, why would you want to play the whole etude like that? So lots of times with my students who are playing these pieces, I will suggest to them, experiment. I'll tell them the specific bowings to play. And then I say, just play 1 or 2 lines. Don't try to play the whole etude. You don't have to do that, Or maybe play 2 lines with 1 bowing, then the next 2 lines with another bowing, something like that. So you get some benefits without torturing yourself and playing this, where you want to play music. You want to play Tchaikovsky. You want to play Brahms, whatever, Beethoven, Mozart, Bach. You don't want to be playing bowing at least I don't want to be playing bowing exercises. I play violin because I love music. Okay, and the etudes, we use them to learn to play, but let's keep it under control. All right, number 11, that's a good bowing. This. I have a confession to make. I actually recorded this bowing and 2 others in a video, and somehow or another, when I transferred it from the computer up to YouTube, it got lost. And then I didn't know that it never got there, and so I deleted everything from this platform I use here to record. So I actually played 3 of them, including this number 11, all the way through the piece. Why anyone would want to listen to me play all the way through the piece? But anyhow, this was one of them, and it's a very, very good etude, and you could play it all the way through the piece quite easily. And then number 12, it's a no. On the string, off the string, makes no sense to me. It's, with an accent. Well, I guess I should say on the string. It could be. Maybe I should change my classification here. Give it a maybe on the on, but certainly off string's not going to work. Oh, yes. And why? There's no bowing even in Paganini that's that complicated. So I also happen to come up with 4 bowings in addition to these, and I think these bowings make some sense. If we take it, and this is going to be 1 bar to a bow. Beautiful, expressive, you could do various things with it. So 1 bar to a bow. You'd also do it half note to a bow. As a matter of fact, I think I recorded this etude. I'll have to see if I can find the link and put it here. I recorded this etude all the way through, and I think I called it something like romantic, where I really did a lot of expressive stuff in it. Okay, we can also do it a quarter note to a bow. See, what's wonderful about these subtle changes is that you set in your mind, okay, I'm going to play the whole bar. Then you play the whole piece through, and you're just holding that. It's easy. It's not complicated to remember. It's just going to be a down bow and up bow. Same thing with the half note. Same thing with the quarter. And I just playing this, demonstrating for you. So you're recognizing, oh, my brain is clicking into this new mode. I'm holding that. We can also do it eighth note. So these last four bowings, my invention. Shall I patent them? No. At any rate, use these also. Very, very good way to develop that side of your brain, if there is a different side for bowing and left-hand work. And it will develop, give you more skills, more control. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I say I did a whole 11 minutes on this. It takes time to talk about things like this. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I really appreciate that. And have a great day.